गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलासमहामोह ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणि पेज 133 23rd verse। कूटस्थे कल्पिता बुद्धिः तत्र चित् प्रतिबिम्बकः प्राणानां धारणात् जीवः संसारेण सयुज्यते। जलव्योम्ना घटाकाशः यथा सर्वस्थिरोहितः तथा जीवेन कूटस्थः सोऽन्योन्याध्यास उच्यते। अयं जीवो न कूटस्थं विविनक्ति कदाचन अनादिरविवेकोऽयं मूला विद्येति गम्यताम्। विक्षेपवृत्तिरूपाभ्यां द्विधा विद्या व्यवस्थिता। न भाते नास्ति कूटस्थः इत्यापादनमावृतिः. We were seeing that the chapter 6, which is called Chitradeep Prakaran. In this Chitradeep Prakaran, the discrimination will be between Satya and Mithya. And the style adopted here from 18th verse is called the Akash Drishtant. First it was Chitrapat Drishtant, and this is called Akash Drishtant. Example of the space. And you had heard that there are 4 kinds of space which he propounded. In that 4 kinds of space, he has taken the topic of discrimination between Ghatakash and Jalakash. Ghatakash was equated to Kutastha or microcosmic drashta, and Jalakash was equated to the Jeev, which was the reflected consciousness in the gross and subtle body. So this discrimination will be done from 22nd verse to 103rd verse. So there are Kutastha Jeev Vivek, Brahma Ishwar Vivek, and Kutastha Brahma Aikyam. These 3 topics will be told. And after that, Tattvamasi Mahavakya will be propounded. So the Kutastha Jeev Vivek, which is the topic in hand, this is when you see an empty pot. It is easy to see that this is Ghatakash. The pot space is there. If I see empty pot, I will easily say pot space is there or nothing is there. But in the same pot, when I fill the water, and then if I ask what is there, so person will not, his attention has gone away from empty space, although space is still there, his attention is in the water. And supposing his face is reflected in that pot water, so we'll start seeing his face in the pot water. So as if there is something called pot space has veiled the Jalakash, the water space has veiled the pot space. But interesting thing is that the locus of both are same. Wherever the pot space is there only the water space is there. Exactly there. It's not that pot space is few meters away or few millimeters away from the water space, Jalakash. Then what is the veiling? Why the pot space is not seen and why the Jalakash is seen? That is your problem to sort out. Ignorance is a very personal matter, so why it is there that you sort out? Similarly, There are two eyes existing in me simultaneously at the same locus. One eye is there which is totally detached, which is totally partless, formless, timeless, spaceless, workless, birthless, deathless, bodiless, emotionless, eternal. On that eye only, without shifting even for few micromillimeter, another eye is there which is working, which is living, which is sad, which is happy, which has born, which will die, which is exhausted, which is ambitious, exactly at the same place. Now this second number I has veiled the one number I. Has veiled the one number I. There itself is there. You don't have to do something to pluck it out. It is not plucking by some action. It is not taking out of something. It is not removing it physically. It is not a physical superimposition that there is a tablecloth on the table and the tablecloth has covered the table. It is intellectual a non-appreciation. As if the child goes to see the film and he is not appreciating the screen. As if ignorant person is seeing the golden ring and is charmed by the ring and is not seeing the gold. It is absence of paying attention. It is there, but I don't pay attention. Jala vyomna ghatakasha yatha sarvastirohita tatha jivena kutastha so anyonyadhyasuchyate. And on this is the Adhyas Bhashya in the Brahma Sutra. The very first Bhashya, which is on Anyonyadhyas, is Adhyas Bhashya in Brahma Sutra. Starting only. Comment is clear. So, yatra chidha bhasah vartate tatraiva adhishthan rupena chidapi vartate. Where chidabhas is there, there chit is there. And therefore coexistence of Adhar Chaitanya and Abhas Bhasya is there. Abhas Chaitanya is there. And therefore, this example of Pratibimb has been replaced by the example of space. Because when I say bimb and pratibimb, bulb is here, bulb is reflected in the water. So reflected bulb is somewhere, bulb is somewhere. So this is called Pratibimbvad. Other is Avachedvad. Avachinna. Where is the ignorance, there itself is the knowledge. Because Pratibimbvad, a person may misinterpret that Bimb and Pratibimb are a different locus. But Avachedvad will say that Bimb and Pratibimb are at the same place. And therefore, in this example of Jalakash, there is a mixture of Pratibimbavad and Avachedvad. He has mixed both so that we don't imagine that something is somewhere and something is somewhere. Atma is somewhere and Jeev is somewhere. Where there is a part space, there itself is the reflected space in the water. Where is the consciousness, there itself is a Jeev. It's not that Jeev is somewhere else, consciousness is behind, Jeev is ahead. Where is the ornament, there itself is the gold. Where is the pot, there itself is the mud. Where is the body, there itself is the five element. Similarly, where is the wrong eye, there itself is the right eye. Wrong eye and right eye are not two different things. And therefore, the right eye alone is appearing as a wrong eye. Right eye, unconditioned eye, alone is appearing as a conditioned eye. I hope this example is a way to put this point. You are seeing the example, how he has taken that. Jalavyomna ghatakasha yatha sarvastirohitaha. It is overshadowed. It is overshadowed, tirohita. Tatha jivena kutastaha. This is called anyonyadhyas. So what has happened? Jeev has made kutastha with form. And kutastha has given Jeev the sentiency. So thought got the sentiency and kutastha got the shape and personality. Kutastha got personality and thought got sentiency. And therefore, now I am saying, I am very happy, or I am sad, I am lovely, or I am not lovely, I am not a good person, or I am very good person. So I is associated with some quality, and the goodness has got sentiency, or badness has got sentiency. Both are now mixed together. I gave the example of red hot iron ball yesterday, if you remember. I hope you are able to see this mixture which has happened. If you are able to understand, I will go ahead. This is called mutual superimposition. Anyonyadhyas. Atasmin tad buddhi iti adhyasa. Where something is not there, there you see something because of ignorance, that is called adhyasa. On the thought, consciousness cannot be reflected. And on the consciousness, thought, dharma cannot be there. So thought is now identified with consciousness, and consciousness is identified with thought. When consciousness identifies with thought, it gets a shape. And when thought identifies with consciousness, then thought gets the I-ness and my-ness. This is my thought. Me, I am happy. Both are now mixed up, which is not possible. Which is not possible because thought is localized. Consciousness is all pervading. How can something all pervading mix with thought? How can partless mix with part? How can consciousness, which is of the nature of light, mix with something which is not of the name? Light does not mix with anything. If light will mix with anything, it won't be obtained after that. It is got mixed up now. But again that light is obtained. So this is an impossibility. But impossibility is appearing as perceptibility. It is appearing as an experience. It's an experience that I am sad. It's an experience I am happy. It's an experience I am intelligent. It's an experience I am dullard. It's an experience that I am very excited today. Because it's my birthday. It's my 50th birthday. I have hit half century. I'm going to celebrate. I am very happy that you have praised me. I am praised. Are you seeing what whole day we do? whole day यही करते रहते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है ना? Are you getting my point? Is it? I has become now. I has got a personality. It has got a quality now. I am good. I am tall. I am short. I am Brahmin. I am very fair. I am very fair colored. I am little darkish. Not fair. I am darkish. I am wheatish. I am having wheatish complexion. Indians have wheatish complexion. Whites have rice complexion. And colored have sabudana complexion. क्या करा भाई? I have wheatish complexion. I got a personality. I got a quality. I got something which is total. So how can I mix with something? Because I is of the nature of infiniteness. I is partless. I cannot mix with something. But I got a personality. See what a enigma is there. And the quality is inert. How can quality be of the Chetan? How can quality become one with light? So I and goodness is another thing. Goodness is the quality of mind. Badness is quality of mind. How can the badness and goodness get sentiency? It got identity. What is it called? Consciousness got a shape, personality, and goodness got identity. Goodness has got a possessor. Badness got a possessor. Are you getting the paradox here? And what is wrong with it? Wrong is that everything is wrong. Because you will become finite. You will become limited. You will become your desire will come after this. I am full stop. But after that I am this, I have this, then I don't have this. I am this, I am not that. I am only 10th class pass. I have to become metric passed. I am a metric pass. Then I have to become graduate. Gradually I will become. Then I want to become postgraduate. Only I am graduate. I have no value as a graduate. I have to become postgraduate. Acha? Yes. What is post-graduation? Post-graduation is that graduation which you get after standing on pillar and post. So that is the post-graduation. Something is called post. When you stand on that, that is called post-graduation. Acha? Yes. What is research? Research is when you do the search and don't get anything. That is called, and again you do it, that is called research. I feel so lost. Because I have one identity, I don't get another one. I am having one quality, but I want another quality. Because I think I have a quality, but I don't have another quality. So I is endowed with quality, and quality is endowed with possessor. It has become safe. It has become safe. Goodness is now, somebody's goodness is there. So both have become like any girl is there who was not by anything. So married, girl got a possessor. And the man got somebody whom he can get, whom he can feel the quality of that. So both are now, this is called Anyonyadhyas. But the Chetan cannot mix with anything because one is false. How can false and true mix with each other? Mixing is of two finite things. Mixing is of two limited. Mixing is of the same degree. But how is it possible? How is it possible? Ayam jivo na kutastha vivinakti kadachana. 25th verse you see, this jeev is not kutast, vivinakti kadachana. This may be vivinakti kadachana, 25th shlok, this jeev is not kutastha. Acha? So he is jeev. He is jeev, but not kutastha. Ayam jivaha kutastham na vivinakti. Ayam jivaha kutastham kadachana na vivinakti. Ayam jiva na kutastha, this won't go like that. Ayam jiva kutastham na vivinakti. So this does not discriminate with kutastha. So this kutastham na will go after kutastha. So ayam jiva is not that. Ayam jiva na kutastha. This is not like. Vivinakti means discriminates. It does not discriminate kadachana. Kadachan has come in Gita also. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So, ayam jivaha ayam jivaha kutastham na vivinakti. Kadachana. Kadachan means not at all. Not at all. Kadachan doesn't mean he doesn't have chana. So, yes. Mere karmanne vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Your right is on actions only and not the fruit. But you can have chana at some time. Not like that. So, karmanne vadikaraste ma phaleshu. Don't have fruit, but you can have chana. This is not the meaning here. Anadi kadachana means not at all. how anadi avivekoyam mula vidya iti gamyatam. Gamyatam is this may be understood by you. What is there? This is because of anadi and avivekaha. This is anadi avivekaha. Something is there and you don't see, then you will say, it is just because you didn't know, it was ignorance. Ignorance means something is available but not perceptible. I forgot to see you. Sometime somebody has come and I ask him, you didn't come yesterday? Well, I was there. I was there. You were there? Yes. When? Second I was there. Oh, second you were there. Oh, sorry. No, but you saw me also. No, I must have seen you, but I didn't register. Then you say like that. I must have perceived, but not registered. So, something is there, but not registered is called ignorance. Perception, but I don't understand it. So consciousness is there, kutastha is there, but I don't register that. That is called ignorance. And here it is called mula vidya. Mula vidya. What is mula vidya? We will discuss about mula vidya now. One is called tula vidya, one is called mula vidya. What is tula vidya and what is mula vidya? Agridrakshama. We'll see it later on. Malila. We'll see everything later on. Later on. When later on means one today, tomorrow, after 1 week. That also we will see later on. Let us now see what Vedanta Swami has to say about avidya. क्या है ना, क्या अजीब सी चीज है विद्या ना. Something is there, still we don't have a claim. I don't claim it. Something is there. कितनी दुख की बात. We are infinite. We are detached. We are totally free. We have no birth and death. And not that I have to become something. I have to do something and after 5 years I'll reach North Pole or South Pole. Or I'll go to some place. Or I have to eat something. Or I have to make my body fit. Then only I'll know that. But still I don't know. It is there now and here. Still I don't know. गजब है भैया, ये रानी जी महारानी जी तो गजब है. यही है. Still I don't know. पानी में मीन प्यासी रे, मुझे देखा देखा तावत हंसी रे. क्या है अविद्या? When you are very very disturbed, in you only there is somebody who is totally undisturbed. When you are crying, somebody is not crying. Not away from me, in me. When you are very, very, very excited, somebody is not excited at all. When you are very, very behaving badly, somebody is very pure inside. When I am very dirty, still I am very clean somewhere. When I am very, very afraid, somebody is not afraid at all in me. In me. He is not sleeping. In me. Not in me. Me only. Yes. But how come I don't? You see, I have not seen that. Bole, I have not seen. I don't think so I have seen that consciousness. No, you have seen it, but you have not registered it. You have seen it. Pashyannapi jana pashyati mudha. Kamal hai bhai. Now let us see next few verses. Verse number 26. विक्षेपावृत्तिरूपाभ्याम् द्विधा विद्या व्यवस्थिता न भाति नास्ति कूटस्थः इत्यापादनमावृतिः. He is saying this Mula Vidya, this avidya or ignorance, dvidha. Dvidha means twofold. What is twofold? Vikshep avritti rupabhyam. This is ittam bhave tritiya. IBT. Well, what is ittam bhave tritiya? Where the meaning is in the form of. So this is in the form of. In the form of. Vikshep vritti and avritti vritti. This Mula Vidya expresses as Vikshep and Avritti. What is Vikshep and Avritti? Wait, I'll tell that. Slowly, slowly. Slowly we'll say. Tvaritam na karo tu. Slowly, slowly. Na bhati nasti kutastha ityapadanamavratihi. He is saying, he is explaining what is avritihi. Understand, no? It is said that experience is there of mixture of anyonyadhyas of jiva and kutastha. Already we saw what is anyonyadhyas. I gets a personality and qualities gets a possessor. And it is so illogical because they are, one is false, one is true. How can you possess a dream girl or a dream boy? How can you possess something of them? Going to drink dream water. You can drink waking water. But how can you go and drink dream water? How can two things which are not, one is totally false, other is totally true, but they have mixed here. Well, but how it mixed? That is called avidya. Well, this avidya is such a thing. If I get it, I'll throw it away. No, it is there with you. Do something now. It's not that you can catch the collar. It is already there. Now do something. Well, nikal de avidya. Avidya nikal le. Avidya, let me take out avidya. You can do all these things, but you cannot just take it out. You need knowledge. This Mula Vidya is of two categories, in the form of rather. One is called Vikshep, other is called Avritti. In English they call it veiling power and projection power. Avritti is called veiling, not wheeling, veiling. And one day I said wheeling. So somebody was in Singapore. He said, sorry, Brahmachari, it is wailing and not wheeling. I said, sorry, wheeling. I said, wailing, not wheeling. Veiling. I said wheeling power. He said, sorry, it is not called wheeling power, it's called wailing power. I said, yes, sorry. Nobody can pronounce everything very well. There is always a scope for pronunciation. Good, better pronunciation. Don't say pronunciation. It is pronunciation. Well, I am now learning pronunciation. It is pronunciation. Don't say Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, not Wednesday. Don't say biscuit. It's biscuit. Don't say calcium, it's calcium. Magnesium. Potassium, not potassium. It's potassium. Don't say restaurant. We went to restaurant. It's restaurant. I went to restaurant. It's restaurant. Don't say, I eat almond every day. It's almond, not almond. It's almond. Don't say, I don't take onion. It's onion, not onion. I don't take onions, not onion. Don't say he's very humble. He's not humble, it's humble. He's humble. Well, are you teaching English or this is Panchadashi going on? Na bhati nasti kutastha. In the form of. This avaran is in the form of. Many things when you learn, you see how many things I should know. There are so many things we should have known it. Sanskrit, I'm not talking of Sanskrit, that itself is a big area to know. Only now English also I don't know. Sanskrit anyway I don't know. At least English give me the confidence I know English. No, but you are saying almond, therefore I'm talking. Almond also. I don't think almond on Wednesday. What is the Wednesday? Wednesday. Wednesday, not Wednesday. Wednesday. So Vikshep avriti rupabhyam. There are sochna, there are. Son, you give your own thought. Dvidha avidya vyavasthita. So it is in the form of, please note, the Mula Vidya is in the form of Vikshep and Avriti. Avriti. Avriti, as I told, many times Guru Dev translated, and in other books also, Ramakrishna Mission books also, veiling power and projecting power. For here meaning, you can see the meaning here. Somewhere the meaning may be a little different, but let us stick to the context right now. Some other text will come, we will see the meaning, what is the meaning. But right now, what is meaning? What Vidyanand ji is saying, the meaning, let us see now. Now, what is Avritti? What is veiling power? I'll tell you what is the veiling power. Now, second line. Na bhati nasti kutastha ityapadanam avritti. Iti apadanam. Iti apadanam. Apadanam means this generation. He says there is nothing called drishta, there is nothing called consciousness which is unchanging, neither it is experienced. I'm repeating it. So this one is called Sattu Nished, other is called Bhan Nished. Neither there is something called avidya, consciousness, neither it is experienced. I mean, I don't experience, it may be there, that is there. I don't experience, something is not existing is a very bold statement. I don't experience something, that is fine. I don't have experience of samadhi. But samadhi exists. It is something called samadhi exists. Acha. I don't have experience of Bhagwan standing in front of me. But Bhagwan does stand in front of a person and talks also. So you can say, I don't have experience, but it exists. Bacteria I am not experiencing, but it is existing. Around you, bacteria are there, viruses are there. In the aircraft, bacteria, viruses are plenty. Because the air is circulating. Same air is circulating. Therefore, you will catch cold immediately after the flight if you are weak. Because lot of people are there, hundreds of people in a very small place. and the air is circulating. So you are also breathing the same air. So you can say that some things are there, but I don't experience it. I agree. It's a humble way of putting a thing. I don't experience that. It is there. Certain stars are there, I don't experience, but it is there. Devatas are there, I don't experience, it is there. I don't experience there is Indra Devata here, but they are there. I don't experience Vayu Devata, but Vayu Devata is here. I don't experience Surya Devata, but Surya Devata is there. But here about the self, he says, there is nothing called nirvikar self, and neither I have experienced. Na asti, na bhati, na asti, kutastha. So one is called sattva nished, and other is called bhan nished. Negation of the existence is called sattva nished, and negation of experience is called bhan nished. And these two nished is generated by avaran shakti. These two things which are negated is called avaran shakti. Supposing you go and talk to the layman, do you know the Atma? He said, no, I don't know the Atma. The unchanging consciousness that you are, I am not there. I am not unchanging consciousness. And if you had never read all these things, you will also make the same statement. Supposing you have never read it, and you have just come, and somebody says, you are that self which is non-changing, non-sorrow, you are before death, you will say, what are you talking? I'm not like that. So this is called Avaran Shakti's work. I hope you have understood that. Clear है? Understood? हाँ, देखो इसका क्या काम है. And a person is sitting, he is busy. You call, listen, do you know Atma? No, I don't know. Do you know that you are Atma? Unchanging, blissful, joyful, partless, spaceless, timeless consciousness, you are. Only what has happened to you? You were okay yesterday, what happened? क्या हुआ तुमको? I am not all these things. हम तो normal person है. I earned so much of money. मेरी family है. I am not all pervading and what would you say? Eternal and non-changing and blissful. ये सब नहीं है. हम ये नहीं है. Are you sure? 100% I am sure. 100% you are sure? Of course I am sure. I know myself or you will know myself. I am not unchanging consciousness, what you are calling, at all time, at all place. I am a localized person. I live in Shellcross, near ISKCON. You go ISKCON, you turn right there. And there I live there. How can you be all pervading? Are you mad or what? No, but you are eternal. I was born. I am 73 born. Acha. In South Africa, of course. Which part? Whole body. I was born and I'll die. You have relatives? Of course I have relatives. My Pua lives in Amzintito. And my Chacha lives there in Pretoria. He is not pretty, but he lives still in Pretoria. And where you work? I go and work. Maritzburg I go every day. I work in a farm. But I am telling you, you don't work. Only I don't have to listen to all these things. I am confirmed I am not consciousness. Now don't waste my time. Go. This is what he is saying. Na bhati nasti kutastha. Look how he puts in new way. ठीक है ना? हम लोग ऐसे ही सोचते हैं. Neither I have experienced, neither such thing exists. Na bhati na asti. So bhan nishedha and vritti and sattva nishedha. Now next slok. Ajnani vidusha prishtaha कूटस्थं न प्रबुध्यते न भाति नास्ति कूटस्थः इति बुद्धा वदत्यपि विदुषा अज्ञानी पृष्टः by the wise the ignorant person is asked about Kutastha. And what he says, na prabuddhyate, he doesn't know. Same thing which I mentioned, he doesn't know. I don't know all these things. And now put in inverted comma. Same thing he says, na bhati na asti Kutastha. Inverted comma. This is the statement of the ignorant. Na bhati, and this is the work of, this is avriti. This is one part of Mula Vidya. Mula Vidya expresses as this. Avriti na bhati na asti kutastha. Iti buddha. Not Buddha. It is Buddha. Buddha means wise person. Not iti buddha vadati api. This is said. Iti buddha. So this is now, he said, he answers like that. So when he heard, so now the Purupaksh came. Purupaksh came. Inna bhati. Now Purupaksh came, please repeat. Shlok number 28. Now what he says? 28. Swaprakashe kuto vidya tam vina kathamavritihi इत्यादि तर्क जालानि स्वानुभूतिर्ग्रसत्यसौ. Now came the PP. PP, Purupaksh. Purupaksh means opponent, they say, of other school philosophy say, or somebody who doesn't agree with you, you say. He said, tell me one thing, Vidyaranyaji. This kutastha is nature of what? Mulis, this kutastha is of the nature of light, of Swayam Prakash. He said, tell me, how can the sun and darkness coexist? Purupaksh is saying, Swaprakasha kuto avidya. This Swaprakash, how can it be associated with ignorance? How can it be associated with ignorance? How can where I is there, which is of the nature of self-effulgence, you said on the same I there is ignorance? How can is it possible? How is it possible that where self-effulgent I is all pervading, there only where I is of the nature of knowledge, there only I don't know or I don't know wrongly? How is it possible? So, tam vina katham avriti. And if avidya is not there, how can avriti will be there? Second line. Ityadi tarka jalani. These varieties of jalani means, tarka jalani means varieties of arguments or logic is there. So but you are asking, how is it possible? But not that, don't you think that you experience it? My thing is, one is experience and one is your logic. Swanubhutihi grasati asau. Asau. So asau means this anubhuti grasati. Grasati means it falsifies. Such arguments are falsified by experience. Swanubhuti, asau swanubhuti, tark jalani grasati. Now understand what is said here. There are two things. One is experience. What is experience? I don't know myself very well. Are you sure you don't know? Of course I don't know. Well, how do it I don't know? Because if you had known, you could have known confirm. You are not confirmed about it. Whether you are happy, you are sad, you are tall, you are short, you are big, you are small. Sometimes you say something about yourself, sometimes you say something about yourself. Sometimes you say I am happy, sometimes you say sad. Give one statement about yourself. Well, I am sad. No, don't become happy now. Now if you have become happy, I'll hit you to make you sad. By this is paperweight. So the day or night you are happy and happy, every time it will be paperweight only. Anything which is ascertained, its definition should not change. Then only I say that I know it clearly and well. Asandigdam, abaditam, anadigatam. But about I is the only factor in this whole world about which we can't say properly. That means there is an aspect of ignorance in I. Because I feel I am very happy. The next moment I feel very sad. The next moment I feel I am angry. Then I feel I was unnecessarily happy. Then I feel I was unnecessarily sad. Then I feel, I am becoming very fat nowadays. Then I feel I am not doing any exercise. I should also do parikrama now. I will do 100 parikrama now. From when? I will do it from next year. Till then I'll put on weight. All the shirts and everything is getting torn now. I become so. Even the doors have to be expanded. So, I'm not able to get out of the door. Somebody is pushed, then I go inside. So much weight I have increased. Kamar has become kamra. So my point is, then you say I am fat, then you feel I am thin, then you feel I am, I am very bad person. Then you feel I am got very lazy actually nowadays. Nowadays you are always lazy. You are so lazy. Acha, from the mother's womb you are not coming out. You are so lazy. You are so lazy. Nurse was pulling out and you are not coming out. You are so lazy. So much ignorance is there, you don't need. But knowledge is also there. Why? Because I know that there is ignorance. So knowledge and ignorance do exist together. This is our experience. But experience is there, that is okay. But logically it is not possible. But I am not talking about the logic. Experience is there. Whether you say of logic or not, but such experience do exist. So your logic will not be working because experience is there. Just because your experience, if experience was not there, I would have said that ignorance and this, but experientially it exists, although logically it doesn't exist. So you cannot say something which is logically not existing is experientially also not existing. I'm repeating it. Something is logically not possible. It is not possible experientially also, you cannot say like that. And this is where ignorance is acting. Logically something is not possible, but experientially it is possible. Logically it is not possible that you should have a dream, but experientially you have a dream. Logically sun should not move around the earth, but experientially it is moving. Logically earth is moving with high speed, 60,000 kilometers per hour, but I have no experience that earth is moving. So some things are logical, but you may not experience it, and some things are illogical that may be experienced. So it is not that something is not logical, therefore it won't be experienced. So logic and experience may not go together. I hope you are understanding. Okay. Let's see the next verse. Svanubhutava vishwase tarkasyapyanavasthite katham va tarkikam manneha tattva nishchayamapnuya. Svanubhuti avishvase. Sati, here Sati Saptami is there. If you don't believe in your experience, Svanubhuti, Svanubhutau, Svanubhuti avishvase, Sati, then what happened? Tarkasya api anavasthite. And tark is also not a final thing. Tark, any logic also sometime may not be confirmed. Then katham va tarkikam manna tattva nishchayam apniyat. How can then you conclude about that? Your conclusion, because the logic may be non-conclusive logic. It is a non-conclusive. Tarkikam nishchayam avapnuyat. So Pratyaksha Rahit Anumanvadi. This is called Pratyaksha Rahit Anumanvadi. He is saying logic is final. And it is said logic may not, logic has anavastha dosh. It has regress infinitum fault. If this will happen, why will not happen? Well, if that will happen, that can also happen. So it can go to any state. Tarkasya api anavastha. So tark will not be stable. Acha, tark will not be fine. Tark cannot take to conclusion. Logic cannot take to conclusion. So, time is over. Today somebody is coming. I don't know he is coming or not. We will see. Tomorrow I'll come back to it. Be prepared. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari.